What is up, guys? Welcome back to a new Dawn of War Soulstorm cast brought to you by Dusty Minister. So for today, we got a game between Pada, also known as Espada, the highest rated Dark Eldar player right now on the Soulstorm ladder, going up against the legend himself, Bloody Monster, who plays Necrons. His main race, Bloody Monster, he starts on the bottom side, and he opens up with all his scarabs. However, it actually looks like he's going very defensive here. So he's capping this, and he's also, looks like he's so he's going to cap this one. And he only builds one generator right now. So just wants to secure some production speed, and make sure that these points at least go to him. Maybe he wants these Necron warriors a little bit faster out, so that's why he's going for 2 points this early. But yeah, this is Bloody Monster. On the top side, we got Pada. He went for so he went for one Mandrake squad, and then he went Hollow Blood, Plasma Generator, and builds an LP, and then he gets his Homunculus Laboratory. As the Hollow Blood is done, he gets a warrior squad to cap this one because he needs some capture speed, and then he gets Archon. This is what is also known for the old school guys in the community as the Stalin build. There was an old player, an old Dark Eldar player who played this 24/7 called Stalin, who kept spamming this build order specifically. So only one Mandrake squad. This is warrior spam basically, and all-in aggression, just complete relentless aggression. We've seen this build order against Necrons several times actually. So going to be interesting to see. Looks like Bloody Monster actually thought he would get attacked here, but instead it happened over here. So now he's going over there with his Necron warriors. Right now, Eldar is not that strong. These warriors are very, very squishy. They deal a lot of damage, but you need to micro them very, very well. But as we get even more warriors, and we also get an upgrade. Oh, it comes here. The Soul Seeker ammunition. This build order will be very, very, very ridiculous. Around 4 or 5 minutes. And Bloody Monster knows this, so he needs to be a little careful here. Bloody Monster has all his 6 generators. That's usually the moment for Necrons to get the summoning core. This means that he can get some flayed ones. No Necron Lord as far as I can see. At least as of now. Yeah, he just spams Necron warriors. And we have a fight in here. This might not be the best place to go, because there's still heavy cover in here. Yeah, Bloody Monster needs to teleport out here when he gets the opportunity. Don't want to get squad wiped. Yeah, he needs to teleport here. Alright, good. Probably just trying to buy some time. Now trying to upgrade this fortified obelisk here. We also have the Homunculus. So almost, not almost, we have the leader of the warrior squad on each side. We have an engagement here. Sorry, guys. I can talk about that later. Okay, so decent beam. But Bloody Monster, he knows that he needs to run away. We also got this torture amp by Homunculus. Basically slows all the Necron warriors. Now they have to run. Oh my lord, dude. Please get out, Bloody Monster. There's so many warriors dying. But he's trying to get this torture amp, but it's not going to give him anything right now. Well, long term it might actually when he comes back to this area. Homunculus tanking a bit of damage actually. Dark Elder is going in here. No Incubus before now. Okay. Now we're having a big fight. As you can see, these warriors are very squishy. Nice beam again. Lots of warriors dying here. But not too many. Oh my god, we're getting a third warrior squad. So we have this slave chamber over here. Okay. Looks like a pretty good defense by Bloody Monster. Oh my god, but Pada is going back. Do we have the warrior upgrade yet? Oh, of course we have, because I can see it on the warriors. The Necron warriors. That is. So Eldar is very, very offensive here. Dark Eldar, I should say. And they keep bashing on these Necron warriors. Lots of warriors dying. Necron warriors, that is. Yeah. Massive amount of damage here. Bloody Monster, his whole army is getting absolutely destroyed here. Okay. We got a third warrior squad in here. So as you can see, this is all in. We are not going tier 2 yet. We have 3 warrior squads right now. And when they get these upgrades and they get the leaders, that gives them the opportunity to throw grenades, which is really, really powerful. It blinds them, it blinds units, but it also are really damaging to morale. So really, really strong ability, actually. Yeah, Blade ones are coming in here. They're really good, but there's so much firepower. Also, these generators will for sure go down because Bloody Monster does not have an answer for this. Jesus Christ, man. I mean, all of these generators are going down. I don't know what Bloody Monster is going to do here. Looking at economy, well, we actually have tier 2 coming in, but as you can see, not a lot of economy right now for Pada. He's only 80 to 10, but Necrons, it's even worse because of all this. Plus 30 is horrible economy, and it's getting even worse. It's going all the way down to plus 10. So no economy for Necrons right now. Trying to rebuild his economy just a tiny bit. And getting a turret. He should have potentially gotten this turret sooner. Because they're really good against the warriors. They're so squishy. But right now, it's going to be very, very problematic for him to even survive this. Bloody Monster is really, really trying to survive, but to be honest, Pada is really, really playing this one well. Oh my gosh. We didn't even look at the relics, but actually this area got captured by Bloody Monster, and this area got captured by Dark Eldar. So Dark Eldar doesn't have the whole map. We have a little bit of a comeback in here because Pada is not controlling his warriors very well here. As I said, these warriors, they're basically just glass cannons. They're very, very fast, the warrior squads from Dark Eldar. But they are very, very squishy. Extremely squishy. Blade ones are coming in. Homunculus has to run out. Okay. So, Bloody Monster trying to survive this. I think in tier 2 and beyond, Necrons usually gets a comeback in tier 2, but Dark Eldar is tier 2 right now. Also getting demonic corruption research right now for Mandrakes. This increases HP and DPS, I think, for the Mandrakes. Actually a pretty good upgrade. So Pada, he's basically just trying to take over some of the map right now, while still harassing a little bit here. Oh, these warriors are... They really need to get out of here. Okay. Torture Amp being brought to the table here, but getting toasted instantly. Oh, lots of warriors dying here. Yeah. Pada definitely overextended over here. However, I'm like, this is tough. This is horrible for Bloody Monster. His economy is getting better, but does he have time? I don't think so. 98 to 30 for Pada. He keeps getting Wraithbone Woven Battlesuits. This increases the HP for these warriors. It doesn't help the Scourges. Now we're getting the Witch Cult squad. Obviously a really strong unit. Really strong in range and melee, but it's their ability, I can't remember what it's called, Blood Drunk or something, which increases speed and attack speed, actually, I think, for pretty much every single infantry unit for Dark Eldar. And it also recovers their morale. So really powerful ability. Witches are basically mandatory, especially in this case. Archon going in here. Just trying to see what's going on here, I guess. Wanted to see where Necrons is right now. Necrons are slowly getting a better economy here. Getting the Necron Lord right now. Okay. Bloody Monster has to be careful with this. Yeah, he needs to teleport out, I think. Oh. Okay. Decent beam. Getting the Ghost Turd. Yeah, these Necron warriors are done, dude. Look at this firepower, guys. Look at this firepower. Yeah. Bloody Monster quits. He has had enough. Okay, really well played by Pada. Yeah, let's talk a little bit about this. Let's actually talk about Dark Eldar a little bit, because I've actually noticed a lot of Dark Eldar haters, and I understand, because this race is really, especially on the surface, a really busted, really busted race. But to be honest, Dark Eldar does have weaknesses, and at least I can respect that. But what you can never take away from Dark Eldar is their early game is usually really bonkers. So them going in here and attacking on this side, using the Archon. So the thing you have to understand with Dark Eldar is their units are super squishy. Excuse me. Their units are really squishy, and what's very important for Dark Eldar is to have where is he? The Archon, to tank a lot of damage. He's not super tanky in of itself, but he has commander armor, and then he has Animus Vampiric something, his stun ability, which, yeah, it stuns units and then it drains a lot of HP. It's a really strong ability, actually. And I also think his base health regen is actually relatively high. So if not very high actually. So Archon is tanky like indirectly. And so he tanks a lot of damage for Dark Elder, and then all of these warriors especially will do a lot of damage on the back line. This opening right here that you see from Dark Elder is kind of risky. We were even getting the Scourges because the economy is kind of slow early game because you only have one Mandrake to capture. And then you just go all in with the warriors. And if this fails, like say for example that too many warriors died, Pada is definitely going to be in trouble, and he will have a lot of problems. So this is risky. This is all in, trying to beat up Necrons. But I think this is the most classic opening that you can see against Necrons. Dark Elder is busted if you just let them do a lot of damage. But I have a feeling that Bloody Monster could have placed a turret somewhere. This is usually what I see Dark Elder do. The counter argument to that is Archon is again really good at tanking a lot, so he can just run in and tank, and then these Dark Elders will be very good at just focusing the turret, and it will go down in seconds. However, if you have some army on top of it, it's not going to be as easy to just take that turret down. So if you put a lot of Necron warriors in front of that turret, you could probably defend it. This is hindsight. Bloody Monster is a better player than me, way better player. Like, it's not even close. So he knows more than me. But I've seen some Necrons go turret in this matchup for sure. So maybe he should have done that. He tried to get a turret in here later on when it was already too late, and then he also got a turret here, which was potentially also too late, but he was just desperate for getting economy, which I understand. Yeah, but obviously this game broke as soon as all of these Necron warriors were getting wiped. So yeah, really tough. Obviously flayed ones could have been useful for tying up some of these warriors, but these warriors are very fast, and so the flayed ones are not going to do much other than just buying time. So spamming Necron warriors might actually be the call. This is, as I've heard, a kind of tough matchup. Dark Elder can only go for warriors. Well, they can go for jet bikes, but I think warriors are way more efficient in this specific matchup. But yeah, I like the opening by Pada. He played really well. He didn't focus too much on economy, and he teched relatively late. I think it was between 7.5 and 8 minutes. So kind of late tier 2, but he's fine because he's just going all in. He ended up getting 3 warriors. And as soon as the witches were there, then the game was basically like completely over. It was already over before that, but it was getting tough. We had basically all the upgrades for all these infantry units, and that's the moment where they get very ridiculous. So yeah, respect to Pada. I love the way he played. Well played to him. Thanks for watching, guys. Let's get into stats. I'm going to be very short with this because I've noticed I talk too much about this. Even though you already know what the context is, you just watch the game. But looking at stats, Pada killed way more than Bloody Monster. We all know why. Even though he has a lot of units that's squishy. And very expensive, I should add. Like, he could have easily lost more units, but he didn't, so that was good. He overextended from time to time, but like at that point he was so ahead that to him it didn't matter. We also got some requisition gathered here. Obviously Bloody Monster doesn't get anything, but as far as like according to this, we always need to be careful comparing Necrons to everyone else, but like the total score is actually low-key even, and I think this is kind of this is kind of because Pada actually invested in economy relatively late. Like, this requisition number seems a little low for how long this game was. But it wasn't a long game, but like under 6,000 requisition gathered is not that much actually. Looking at technology, a lot of reinforced units by Bloody Monster. He basically had to do that. A lot of research count for Pada. He doesn't like a lot of the upgrades in the homunculus laboratory is really powerful for some of these infantry units. So yeah, his research count being very high, and Bloody Monster basically only having the Necron Warrior upgrade, which makes sense because Bloody Monster and Necrons in general doesn't have that many upgrades to play with anyway. Yeah, that's it. Let's wrap this one up, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good one, and I see you in the next one, I hope. Have a good one, guys. Peace.